This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. So with Wall on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for Utah, they've got Colin Sexton. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Now, here's Leonard, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Tries from 10. Markkanen pulls it in. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Chicago Bulls. Clarkson outside. Pass to Sexton. Fires the three. They get it again. Back to Clarkson. Passes to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Now here's Leonard. And there's the pass to Zubac. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Zubac, no good on the free throw.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Here's Sexton. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that three-point shooting ability.
Outside Jackson. Morris against Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Nobody near Leonard. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Here's Markkanen after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Sexton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got his second basket.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Kept alive. Here's Zubac. Goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Zubac has got 6. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Clarkson. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
George passes to Leonard. And here is Zubac. His last outing, 16 points for him. From deep, George. A rebound by the Jazz. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And Sexton drops them both. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And Utah has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Olynyk. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, you can see Olynyk not afraid of contact. In fact, there's times he seeks it out. You love his aggressiveness.
For Utah, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And the basket by Olynyk.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now, here is George. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Morris. Shoots over Markkanen. Morris, no good. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were ticky-tack, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
Here's Jackson, following the bucket by the Jazz. Leonard attacking. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup off the bounce. Yes, sir.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And here are the Clippers now after the basket by Utah. Leonard on the wing. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. George against Clarkson. Passes it to Sexton. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 3. Outside Leonard. And George kicks to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard the pass to Morris. Back to Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And of course, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for Olynyk. Alexander Walker comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Mike Conley in for Clarkson.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Conley finds Vanderbilt. And Sexton has it in the corner. Conley against Powell. Conley the pass to Markkanen. It's good. Markkanen's got 5 now. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Jazz. And then for Los Angeles, Robert Covington comes in for George. Mann subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell, the pass to Mann. Puts it up. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Bounce pass Conley. Powell against Beasley. Outside Conley. Floats one. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Michael Conley. The pass to Wall. Pass to Zubac. Here's Mann. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Beasley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That play right there is about tenacity. Malik Beasley, a scorer at heart. He wants to go get an N1.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
What's up?
And the three-pointer, GA, has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Poked away. Here's Alexander Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Mann, over by Conley. Mann passes to Zubac. He kicks it to Powell. Fires from the line. And that one goes long.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Conley feeling it out. Fires at the elbow. And he hits the jump shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
All with it. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Powell. Here's Mann. Back to Powell. On deep. That one doesn't go. The Jazz go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. Powell kicks to Wall. Can they get it? No good that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Count it. And the Jazz lead by 8. Now Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the Clippers call time here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And Utah making a change here. Gay's checked in. Utah's on defense. 8-point game. Ball passes to Mann. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Gay. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Wall. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Powell. And here's Covington from the arc. And it's Gay with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Wall following the bucket by the Jazz. The pass to Mann, and here's Covington. Inside, can they get it? And the layup by Powell.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Jazz leading by 10. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley against Wall. Now here's Conley. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight, and guys, has been the driving force for the Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Jazz leading by 12. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Sexton kicks to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Morris against Gay. Clarkson outside, launches it. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 9. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Here's Olynyk, another miss by Utah. And here's George, he'll bring it up for the Clippers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Clarkson, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
And here are the Clippers now. Outside Jackson, pass to Leonard. 9 feet out. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
First free throw is good.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines there's a level of focus and competitive spirit and most importantly productivity that you can really appreciate.
Leonard hits them both. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Jazz leading by 7. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Here's Horton Tucker. And here's Clarkson. He had 16 points in the win against Chicago. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit. Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clippers trail by 9. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 6. Good. Nice job down low. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Passes it to Morris. Leonard looking around. Clock at 6. Morris finds Kennard. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Kennard's got his first basket of the night.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
Clarkson passes to Olynyk. Outside, Sexton. Gay outside. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gay's got 5 points so far.
And Gay is quick at getting his shot off. Can't give this guy any separation, even as the pass is coming his way.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Jazz making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Gay dishes to Clarkson. Here's the feed to Markkanen. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers trail by 12. Now the pass to Jackson. Pass to Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
The Clippers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's Jackson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Kennard against Clarkson. Here's Gay. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Clarkson against Kennard. Pass to George. Morris right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kennard. George up top. They shoot again. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, the footwork to get into the catch-and-shoot game, the mechanics of Paul George are special.
Clarkson with the ball. He's got 8. Gay outside. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. Back to Gay. Out to Clarkson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Morris outside over Gay, and that's collected by Gay. Jazz leading by 8. Now Sexton. He had 13 points in the win against Chicago.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. Clarkson for 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Clippers call time here. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Luke Kennard. Jackson with the bounce pass. Clippers moving the ball around. To the paint, here's George. It doesn't go for him. Jazz leading by 13. Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Markkanen. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's George. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Portland.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Passes it to Zubac. Will it go? And it's good on the way in. Zubac has got 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Good on the shot. He's got 10.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
For the Clippers, Robert Covington comes in for George, and John Wall subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Now here's Beasley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Gay finds Beasley. Back to Gay. Right side, Sexton. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Sweet move. Here's Markkanen. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Powell. A rebound by the Jazz. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That's tipped. Markkanen kicks to Clarkson. Beasley outside. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
And the Jazz with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Gay. Alexander Walker comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Colin Sexton. Conley inside the line. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Leonard. Back to Wall. Pass to Powell. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Conley against Wall. Conley left side. To the paint. Wall with the steal. Covington against Vanderbilt. Covington passes to Wall. Back to Covington. Now here's Powell. 5 to shoot. Back to Covington. The 3. The Clippers keep it alive. And the shot goes in. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
And Markkanen throws it down.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Clippers trail by 15. And here's Wall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Leonard. Back to Powell. Takes a 3. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Olynyk, he's checked in for the Jazz. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. Jazz leading by 15. Conley, the pass to Beasley. Down low, stolen by Zubac. Powell against Conley. Powell kicks the Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The pass to Olynyk. Conley with it, covered by Wall. Conley, the pass to Beasley. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. The shot, no good. Good D by Covington.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
This may be the most natural spot for the jumper for John Wall. He loves the mid-range game.
Here's Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Take break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And Conley drops them both.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Zubac, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
They get it back. And Covington sends it back.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington, sends it back.
And so we wrap up the first half. Utah out in front, up by 15. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 15. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. If you can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. So with Wall on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Wallace is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jackson in at the point guard.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
And George kicks to Jackson. Back to George. Outside Leonard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Leonard's got 14 points.
Well, Kawhi understands that the team relies on him for consistent productivity.
Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Olynyk trying to break loose. Markkanen can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 15. Inside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, this is one aspect of this game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. He dishes it to Clarkson. Over George. Here's Markkanen. And Covington sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. Olynyk the pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. And Olynyk kicks to Clarkson. Here's Horton Tucker. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 6 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 16. Outside Leonard. George up top. Jackson passes to Leonard. George with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. And it's George missing. Jazz leading by 16. And it's sent back by Morris.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Markkanen passes to Clarkson. Morris against Markkanen. Shot clock at 3. Offensive rebound. And finally they hit one. Markkanen's got 13 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Leonard finds Morris. Outside Jackson. The 3. Hits it from three-point range. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
If Jackson finds a shot at the arc, look out. This guy has become very consistent from out there.
Clarkson taking his time here. Olynyk against Zubac. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Leonard. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Leonard with the steal. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Morris, no good. Utah leading by 15. Clarkson outside. Pass to Sexton. And here is Markkanen. Olynyk trying to break loose. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And he makes the first. And the Clippers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And Morris drops them both. So it's Utah now. They led by as many as 18 points. Clarkson dishes to Markkanen. They double him with George. Now the Clippers moving it up. Kennard for 3. And they recover it. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from George.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Clarkson outside. The open look here for Sexton. Drains the three-pointer. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Clippers trail by 14. Outside Jackson. Kennard on the wing. Chalk up 2 there. Kennard's got his second basket of the game.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Clarkson with the ball. He's got 11. Sexton on the wing. Morris with the rebound. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. From the line, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Leonard's got 16 points.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Utah leading by 10. Right side, Sexton. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Boy, the big man, Kelly Olynyk, doing a great job going right into the foul. He doesn't seem to fear anyone.
The Jazz have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the first one at the line is good.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
No good on the second free throw. Jackson finds Kennard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Kennard's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Utah has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Leonard. George against Markkanen. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 8. Outside Jackson. George against Markkanen. Pass to Mann. Kicks it to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Utah leading by 8. Outside, Sexton. And Olynyk kicks to Conley. Up and in on the layup. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Jackson passes to Morris. He gets that one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Conley against Kennard. Here's Horton Tucker. And here's Olynyk from the arc. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, obviously, this one reason why Kelly Olynyk is out there, his ability to stretch the floor with his long-range shooting.
Clippers trail by 11. Outside Jackson. Pass to man. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Count it. Good. George has got 6 here in this quarter. Utah with the ball. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit. You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
And he makes the first. Norman Powell's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Conley drops them both. So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 11. Here's George. It's tipped.
I think this is the next step for Markkanen, right? The ability to improve your defense and become a real factor. Send it back.
The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Jackson gets it to go.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the Jazz call time here. A different look for Utah. Vanderbilt's checked in for Markkanen. Alexander Walker comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Beasley in for Sexton. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Wall's checked in. There's the pass to Vanderbilt. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. And that'll be his third foul so far. Pass to Alexander Walker. Wall against Conley. Lock at 6. Fires from deep.
Nice defense right there by John Wall. He's got all the physical tools, length, strength, and quickness.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's man outside for George. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Wall against Conley. Passes it to Olynyk. Back to Conley. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Wall.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And Morris throws it down.
Well, at 6'9" with good athleticism, dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
Beasley kicks to Conley. Beasley, the pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Conley. Jacks up a 3. Again, Conley missing. Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Vanderbilt finds Olynyk. Beasley outside. Here's Alexander Walker. That one's off, still out of sync. Clippers trail by 6. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Now Powell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Morris looking over the floor. Over Vanderbilt. Morris, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Alexander Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. And the pass to Powell. Here's Mann. Now here's Powell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Morris. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Beasley against Powell. Pass to Vanderbilt. Olynyk with it. Back to Conley. Over George. Nice move. And Olynyk with the slam.
Nothing like combining a long frame with a willingness to out-hustle everyone on the court. That defines Kelly Olynyk.
A shot by George, wide open. That 3 off the mark. Conley for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 10. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Clippers trail by 10. We've got Kelly Olynyk. Conley out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Horton Tucker in at power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Morris kicks to Leonard. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Sexton dishes to Olynyk. And the rejection by Zubac. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. And that'll be his third foul so far. Markkanen, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Los Angeles now. It's a 10-point game. Outside Jackson. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Passes to Kennard. And Sexton over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Jazz now. Jazz leading by 10. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Horton Tucker. Paul George with the steal. Leonard against Sexton. And George with the stuff.
Well, Paul George leaving, no doubt. Nice finish.
Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Sexton finds Olynyk. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Back to Jackson. This one for three. Utah with the rebound. Olynyk's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Olynyk kicks to Clarkson. Sexton the pass to Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. A second chance effort. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
Here's Leonard to the inside, and the dunk by Zubac.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And there's the pass to Sexton. With the drive, and Sexton slams it in.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches. Clippers trail by 13. Outside Jackson. It's Powell on the wing. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Markkanen against George. Dishes to Powell. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Zubac. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Horton Tucker, the pass to Clarkson. Now here's Sexton. Pass to Horton Tucker. Off target with his three. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Clippers trail by 11. Jackson passes to Powell. Back to Jackson. Launches a three. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Powell against Clarkson. Now the dish to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Olynyk. Here's Clarkson. No good on that one. Excellent D there from George. And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard, the open look. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Utah leading by 11. And here's Clarkson. Outside for Sexton. Pass to Horton Tucker. Markkanen against George. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Jackson. In the corner, Powell with it. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Clarkson outside. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Clarkson. Shoots over Powell. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Jackson's got the ball. Here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
First free throw is good. Leonard hits them both. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Clarkson outside. Here's Markkanen. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Markkanen, the big man from Finland. He can flat score it, folks.
Jackson kicks to Powell. Now here's Leonard. D right on him. George trying to break free. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
Leonard hits them both. So it's Utah now. They lead by 7. Horton Tucker, the pass to Clarkson. Markkanen down low. Defended by George. Markkanen can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. To the paint. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Reggie Jackson.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. 2 on the clock. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
And the Clippers call time here. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Jackson. He kicks to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Down low, Morris. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. In the corner, it's Clarkson. They grab their own miss and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Jackson against Sexton. Jackson kicks to Morris. Los Angeles with another miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. Jackson looking it over. Olynyk against Zubac. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Kawhi Leonard.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Sexton against Jackson. Sexton the pass to Olynyk. Back to Sexton. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Powell. Now Leonard. And he drives in.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much
of a drop-off.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. No good on the free throw. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Jazz. Good on the second free throw. Jazz leading by 6. Pass to Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Reggie Jackson.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
Free throw good, Sexton. Good on both. Clippers trail by 8. And the Clippers call time here. George looking over the floor. Can't hit from in close. Jazz leading by 8. Right side, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
Here's George. Tries from 10. That one off the back iron and out.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Markkanen inside the line. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And it's a 12-point Jazz lead. Clippers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. From deep, George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gorgeous. That pull-up jumper is simply gorgeous. Paul George rises above everyone.
Sexton on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Left side, Markkanen. Leonard with the steal. Jackson down low. Defended by Sexton.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Beasley outside. Pass to Olynyk. From deep three-point range. Got a piece of it.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
George passes to Zubac, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Lauri Markkanen. So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. Both free throws good for Zubac.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Sexton against Jackson. And they go to the intentional foul. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 7. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. "13 feet away. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Clarkson for three. Hands it from downtown. And now a 10-point Jazz lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Sexton the pass to Clarkson. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Lori. Strong start for the team. How did you keep that momentum going throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, we've had leads before this season that we blew, so we had that mindset that even if we're up, we're still going to keep pushing, so that's what we did.
You kept the pedal to the metal, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.